Nobody picks up stones over a misunderstanding. This week, we're going to take a look at Jesus in his own words. Over the course of his public ministry, Jesus makes several I am statements, each of them revealing something about his character and about his mission. In John chapter 8, we find what is likely the boldest statement, and the religious elite don't like it one bit. In John 8, when Jesus says, "Before Abraham was, I am," the religious leaders didn't scratch their heads and walk away confused. They reached for rocks. And that reaction tells you everything you need to know about what Jesus just said. He wasn't making a grammatical error, he was making a bold claim. Because any Jewish person in that crowd would have heard those two words, I am, and gone straight to a hillside in Midian, where a man named Moses stood in front of a burning bush and asked God what to call him. And God said, "Tell them I am sent you. This is my name forever." So when Jesus says it in the temple, he isn't being poetic. He's saying, that's me. The God of the burning bush, the God outside of time, the fixed point around which all of creation orients itself, that's who you're talking to right now. That's why the stones came out. And here's why it matters for you today. We spend an enormous amount of energy building identities that won't hold. I'm an athlete. I'm a success. I'm a good parent. I am what I do, what I've achieved, what people think of me. And those things feel solid just right up until they don't. Until the career ends or the relationship breaks, the thing you built your sense of self around shifts underneath you. The problem isn't that those things are bad. The problem is that they move, and you can't orient yourself around a moving target. What Jesus is claiming in John 8 is that there's a fixed point, eternal, unchanging, outside of circumstance and time. And the invitation of this entire series is to let that fixed point be the thing that tells you who you are. Not what you do, not what you've done, not what you've lost. Who he is determines who you are. And he doesn't change. That's not a small thing. That's the thing everything else gets built on. Thanks for spending a few minutes with me before the noise today. Please remember that your identity doesn't have to be a moving target. It was settled the moment I am decided he wanted you. Remember today, our God loves you more deeply than you could possibly imagine. I'll see you tomorrow.